All right, so now, after introducing functions, now we're going to start talking about a rate of change, which is another word for slope. And so we're going to do some rate of change problems, an introduction to slope. Yeah, I'm going to try to break this one into smaller videos as well, so you can go back to specifics as you need them. So, just to start off, our key concept, the graph shows the distance Andrea bicycled over time. Is she traveling at a constant rate of change? And so rate of change is just how fast are we changing? That's what rate of change means. So we're going to first fill in this box. So this point is at 2, comma 20. And then if I notice, we go from 10 the next hour. She's added 10 more to get to 20, and then 2 hours later, we're at 40. So that would tell me, and if I look at this point here, we're at 30. So yes, she is traveling at a constant rate of change. And again, that's because for every hour, we're adding the same number of miles for each hour she biked. All right, so what would you deduce of Andrea's rate of change to be from 4 hours to 7 hours? And so what I notice is we're going from 40 to 70, right? So 70 minus 40 is 30. So we've traveled 30 miles in the span of from 4 hours to 7. So 7 minus 4 is 3 hours. So she's traveled 30 miles in 3 hours, which is 10 miles per hour. I just did 30 divided by 3 to get that 10 miles per hour. Now, does it matter what interval we use when finding the rate of change of a linear equation? So if we go back to this one here, would it matter whether I was using 1, 10 with 440 or the 220 with 110? And it shouldn't, because either way I know that I am increasing 10 miles for each hour we increase. So the answer is no. The interval does not matter. I may have to do some simplifying, right? Like we did 30 divided by 3, whereas if I went from 1, 10 to 2, 20, I know that I've increased by 10 miles in that 1 hour. But we can work with whatever intervals we are given. All right, so, that's going to be the end of this video. This was just a slight introduction, and then we're going to go into our next sets of videos.